Dear all, in this lecture we are going to study half-range Fourier series. Here we are going to find half-range sine and cosine series. Let us see first of all the formulas for the half-range cosine series. In the interval 0 to L, the formula to find out a naught, it is 2 upon L integration from 0 to L f of x dx, whereas that an is given by the formula 2 upon L 0 to L f of x cos of n pi x upon L dx, and in this case bn is equals to 0. Now for the half range sine series, in the interval 0 to L, a naught is equals to 0, an is equal to 0, and bn is given by the formula 1 upon L integration from minus L to L f of x sine of n pi x upon L dx. Now let us start with the example. Find the half range sine series of the function f of x equal to, it is 2x upon 3 in the interval 0 to pi by 3 and pi minus x upon 3 in the interval pi by 3 to pi. Now to find the sine series for the function f of x in the interval 0 to pi, a naught and an is equal to 0. You just have to find out the value of bn, and that bn is given by 2 upon pi 0 to pi f of x sine nx dx. Now this is equals to 2 upon pi integration from the given interval is divided in the two parts 0 to pi by 3 and pi by 3 to pi. So we'll divide here also the interval in two parts 0 to pi by 3. In 0 to pi by 3 f of x is 2x by 3 sine nx dx, and in pi by 3 to pi the function is pi minus x upon 3 sine nx dx. Now just integrate the term. On integrating, just integrate by parts, integration by parts rule. So on integrating and after putting the limits, you will get the answer as 2 upon n pi square sine of n pi by 3. Thus the Fourier series f of x is given by summation 2 upon pi n square sine of n pi by 3 into sine of nx. Now next example, find the half range cosine series for the function f of x equal to x for 0 to pi by 2 and pi minus x for pi by 2 to pi. Half range cosine series is given by the formula f of x equal to a naught by 2 plus summation of an cos of nx, where a naught is given by 2 upon pi 0 to pi f of x dx, or it is 2 upon pi 0 to pi by 2 x dx plus integration pi by 2 to pi minus x dx. Now just integrate the term. Here we have integrated the term. Integration of x, that is x square by 2 0 to pi by 2, and integration of this term pi x minus it is x square by 2 pi by 2 to pi. Now put the limits, upper limit of x and the lower limit. Here also upper limit of x and the lower limit. You will get 2 upon pi square by 4. Just simplify, you will get the answer as pi by 2. Okay, and now for the an is given by the formula 2 upon pi 0 to pi f of x cos of nx dx. Again you substitute here the value of f of x. The range is divided again in the two parts 0 to pi by 2 and pi by 2 to pi. Okay, so in between 0 to pi by 2 function is x, and in between pi by 2 to pi function is pi minus x. Again we'll have to integrate by parts here, that is 2 upon pi x into cos nx upon n. Okay, then further derivative of x, that is 1, integration of the second bracket, that will be cos of nx upon n square. The limits are from 0 to pi by 2. The same way for the second bracket. Then you just put the upper limit and the lower limit in the function. Here also put the upper limit and the lower limit. We'll get the answer as 2 upon pi n square 2 cos of n pi by 2 minus cos n pi minus 1. Now for the different values of n, you will get the different coefficients. a1 0, a2, you just put n equal to 2, you will get this term. Okay, a3 will be 0 because cos of 3 pi by 2 0, a4 will be 0. Likewise, when you vary the value of n, you will get the different coefficients. Okay, so hence from all these you will get the half range cosine series expansion for f of x, that is pi by 4 minus 8 upon pi into the bracket 1 upon 2 square cos 2x plus 1 upon 6 square cos of 6x 1 upon 10 square cos of 10x and so on. Okay, so this is all about the half range sine and cosine series. Now the next topic, that is the harmonic analysis, that I am going to explain. Harmonic analysis, that is nothing but the process of finding the Fourier series for available numerical data, that is called as the harmonic analysis. Okay, the Fourier series, we know that the Fourier series f of x in the interval 0 to 2l with the period 2l is given by this, that is y equal to f of x a naught by 2, okay, a naught by 2 plus summation n from 1 to m minus 1 an cos of n pi x upon l plus bn sin of n pi x upon l, where the coefficients are a naught is given by 2 into the mean value of y equal to f of x, an is given by 2 into the mean value of y into cos of n pi x upon l, bn is 2 into the mean value of y into sin of n pi x upon l. The Fourier series f of x in the interval 0 to pi with the period 2 pi is given by y equal to f of x, and which is equals to a naught by 2 plus summation n from 1 to m minus 1 an cos nx plus bn sin nx. Again, in the similar way, there are the formulas for the Fourier coefficients. Okay, so we are going to use these formulas in solving the examples. Now see, come to the example. The turning moment t units of the clerk shaft of a steam engine is given for the crank angle theta in degrees. Theta is given and t is given, and we have to find first 4 terms in the series of sine to represent t. Also calculate t. Okay, we have to also calculate t when that theta is equals to 75 degree. So this is the half range sine series example. Okay, example of half range sine series. So see, for the half range sine series, t equal to b1 t equal to, it is b1 sin nx plus b2 sin nx plus b3 sin 3x plus b4 sin 4x, where b1 is given by 2 into summation of t sin x upon 6, that is the total number of values, b2 that is 2 into summation of sin 2x upon 6, b3 that is 2 into summation of t sin 3x upon 6, b4 that is 2 into summation of t sin 4x upon 6. So these are the values of theta and t. Now we'll calculate. See, here x is given, but in the example theta is there, so we'll form the column for t sin theta, t sin 2 theta, t sin 3 theta and t sin 4 theta, which we require to calculate b1, b2, b3, b4. So just form the table. This into sine of this into this, okay, this into sine of this, form such a columns. Okay, summation total, that is the summation of it is t sin theta, summation of it is t sin 2 theta, it is t sin 3 theta and t sin 4 theta. And now you just put these values here in these formulas, these summation values, okay, and calculate. You will get this answer b1, b2, b3 and b4. Okay, and hence you substitute all this value here in the Fourier series, you will get the expression for t. Okay, now So in this way we have expressed t as a function of x. Now obtain the constant term and the coefficient of first sine and cosine term in the Fourier expression of y given in the following table. Also obtain the amplitude of the first harmonic. So these are the values of x and y given in the tabular form. Okay, so now here the number of subintervals are m equal to 6 and the period is 2l, which we have to compare with 6, so l equals to 3. Let the Fourier series to represent y in 0 to 6 up to first harmonic is y equal to a naught by 2 plus into the bracket it is a1 cos pi x by 3 plus b1 sin pi x by 3. The values of xy, then sin pi x by 3 cos pi x by 3 are tabulated as below. Theta is given, xy you form the separate column for sin 4x by 3 cos 4x by 3, and then you form the column for y sin 4x by 3 and y cos 4x by 3. Okay, just do these calculations, add all the values, you will get the summation. So summation y, that is 125, summation y sin pi x by 3, that is minus 2 root 3, summation y cos pi x by 3, that is minus 25. Okay, so in this way you will get a naught. A naught, that is equal to 2 into the summation y upon 6, that is 2 into 125 upon 6, which is equals to 41.66. So is the value of a naught. Okay, is the value of a naught. Now let us find out the value of a1. It is 2 into the summation of y cos pi x by 3 upon 6. So it is 2 into minus 25 by 6 equals to 1 upon 3 into minus 25, and whose value is, after the simplification you will get it is the minus 8.33. After that b1, okay, that b1 is 2 into summation of y sin pi x by 3 upon 6, and that is equal to 2 into summation we have already find, that is minus 2 root 3 upon 3, that is equals to minus 1.15. Okay, and hence you will get the amplitude of the first harmonic, that is under root of a1 square plus b1 square, which is equals to under root of minus 8.33 square plus minus 1.1547 square, and that is nothing but 8.4124. Hence the Fourier series y of x is given by y equal to 41.66 upon 2 plus minus 8.33 cos of pi x by 3 plus minus 1.15 sine of pi x by 3. Okay, so this is all about the harmonic analysis.